I also will laugh at your calamity.
Yep.
I will mock when your fear cometh.
Yep.
When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord. They would none of my counsel, they despised all my reproof.
Hey, earlier this week, me and one of the brothers did a video going into the topic of the fear of the Lord and how detrimental it is. You know, that's the beginning of wisdom. Proverbs 1:6, right where you at. You get that right quick, right?
Proverbs 1:6. Proverbs 1:7.
Get 6.
1:6. To understand the proverb and the interpretation, the words of the wise and their dark sayings.
That's right. So in order to get that first step forward of becoming wise and understanding and learning and knowing, that's what you need, that main ingredient. Go ahead.
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction.
You can speak on it.
Let's say the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, man. If you don't fear Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, you have no knowledge, man. Because you is supposed to fear what the Most High can do to you, man. He could kill you. He could kill your kids. He could make you have one leg, one arm, chop your rod off, put you in a car accident, anything, man.
Yep.
You supposed to fear Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, point blank period, man.
All right, and you fear too that he could, God forbid, take this truth from you. Like King David said.
Most importantly, take not the Holy Spirit from you.
Right. Y'all got it. Go ahead.
That's crazy. We were just talking about that earlier.
This Sirach chapter 1 verse 14. To the fear,
Bring that back.
Salakia, Sirach 1:14. To fear the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and it was created with the faithful in the womb. Right, and so basically, you know, if it was ordained, if it was made for you to fear the Lord, you go fear the Lord, man. You know, it was already ordained, it was already set like that before you were born to fear the Lord. You know. Okay. And so that means it was set for you to get this wisdom. You was chosen to get this wisdom because you got that fear of the Lord before you gained all of this wisdom that's set out here, man. You know.
Bring it back one more time, Baba Kasha.
This Sirach chapter 1 verse 14. To fear the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
Stop right there. That's the point. To fear the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, is the beginning. That's that first step towards approaching Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. And the scripture said, if you draw nigh unto the Lord, he will draw nigh unto thee. You know? So in order to take that first step towards him, you gotta have that fear. The thing is, 2/3 of Israel don't fear the Lord, which is why they gonna willingly celebrate, you know what I'm saying, this holiday coming up. All right, they don't fear the Lord, so they're gonna take the chip. Same as these other heathens, man, these unbelievers. I'll give it back. Y'all got it.
This is Sirach 18:27. A wise man will fear in everything, and in the day of sinning he will beware of offense, but a fool will not observe time.
Yep.
It's just like I said, you know, wise men will fear in everything. Like we know everything every little thing that we do got consequences. Like we don't just go out and just do anything. We watch what we eat, we watch what we watch, we watch what we say. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, all that. Because you know the Lord can, you know, kill you. And it says, in the day of sinning, he will beware of offense.
Yep.
What scripture says, offend the less. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But a fool will not observe time. A fool, he don't give a goddamn. It was like I said, observe the time. You know what I'm saying? How's it go? Measure the time diligently. We observe the time. You know what
That's
I'm
right.
saying? Yeah, I got it.
Hey, the scriptures also say, if thou be amongst the discreet, I believe it's indiscreet, Salakia. Somebody look that up for me. If thou be amongst the indiscreet, he said, observe the time. So if you're amongst unbelievers, in so many words, you're supposed to be pretty much watching the clock. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, I gotta go. You know what I'm saying? So you not being unequally yoked together with unbelievers, you know? I'm not sure if you found it. I'm not sure if it's indiscreet or discreet. You got it, though.
It's Sirach 27
Huh.
and 12 says, if thou be among the indiscreet, observe the time, but be continually among men of understanding.
Kind.
Indiscreet is unbelieving, basically.
Go into that word. You know what I'm saying? That's the best option. See what it says, so to speak, Lord willing. You could just do a Google definition of indiscreet, because that actually goes full circle back to the topic you was talking about if you find a man of understanding, wear out the door of his steps. You know what I'm saying? Roughly paraphrasing. There's so many words, you know what I'm saying? Get thee be times into him. You know, that's what they said, but be continually amongst men of understanding. You know, so that's why he said, if thou be amongst the indiscreet, observe the time. Watch, you know what I'm saying? You might use the word that's not abusing it, be amongst family briefly. You ain't
Get up out of there.
exactly.
You know,
That's what I'm saying.
say your highs and your buys and keep it pushing.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? What does the definition say, Baba Kashaf?
It says having, showing, or perceiving.
Simple Google.
Proceeding from too great of readiness to reveal things that should remain secret or private. Or cinnamon. I forgot.
Synonym.
Yeah, there you go. It says unwise, imprudent.
And that's the point. Unwise and unprudent. We were just going into the word prudent.
Right.
Unprudent.
The opposite of prudent.
Exactly. A prudent person is going to
Care
look well
about-
until they're going.
yeah,
They're going to be wise, you know, but the unwise, hey, they like the unwise, the foolish virgins who didn't take no oil for their lamps.
Right.
You see where the spirit going? Go ahead. Y'all got it, though. So, yeah, you got to measure the time. You got it.
And this is Proverbs 28 and 18. It says, whoso walketh uprightly shall be saved, but he that is perverse in his ways shall fall at once. So you gotta walk uprightly, man. And walking uprightly means to make your path straight, man. All right, to make your path straight with the Lord, to follow these laws and commandments. And one apple spoiled a whole bunch. So if you around a whole bunch of niggas, all right, that worldly spirit is going to overcome the spirit that you in, and you're gonna end up giving into some folly. Next thing you know, you'll find yourself transgressing the law, man.
Yeah, out this truth. Hey, the scriptures say the beginning of pride is when man's heart depart from the Lord. You know, and that's pretty much what it is. That's what goes into Amos 3:3. He said, can two walk together except thou be agreed, you know? So unless you got something in common, you really shouldn't even be amongst them, to be honest. And that goes for everybody, not just family, you know what I'm saying, but really anybody. You know, you got friends that's still in the world and all that shit. Where's your focus at, man? You trying to maintain a fucking friendship, or is you trying to do the work of the Lord? Go ahead, though. You got it. Which there's scriptures that's, you know what I'm saying, for and against that, too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be OR, but go ahead.
My points in I'm gonna start at Proverbs 24, but the points in 22. But I'm gonna start at 19. It says, "Fret not thyself because of evil men, neither be thou envious at the wicked." Yeah, like, cause a demon might jump on you. You might get envious because they like kind of having fun, whatever cases. You want to go, you know what I'm saying, be around the niggas, but can't be envious of the wicked, because this, like the scripture said, this world is for them, but the world to come is for few.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? It says, for there shall be no reward to the evil man, the candle of the wicked shall be put out.
Mm-hmm.
My son, fear thou Yahweh and the king, and meddle not with them that are given to change.
Come.
For their calamity shall rise suddenly, and who knoweth the ruin of them both? So it's like,
No,
so
go ahead,
like,
go ahead.
Like it says, the calamity rises suddenly. So you can be hanging out with a nigga, and then drive-by comes, and you know what I'm saying, you might get hit by the bullet, and he probably gets delivered or some shit, because the Lord fucking you up for hanging out with him or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you don't want to be there when he's getting his judgment. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's a good point. Con.
That was it on that one.
Con.
I got to appreciate this. Psalms 37:1. Fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity. And this scripture basically say the same thing. The scripture he just read. Don't worry about the good pleasures that's going on in a person that's not in his truth life. Because this is their world. This is their time to live it up. Our time, Lord willing, we the elect. Our time will come in the kingdom.
Yep.
So just focus on the stuff what you gotta do, and the stuff that's going on in the world. Let the world handle that.
Get St. John 16:20 about the show.
Read verse 2 though.
Con.
it say, for they shall soon be cut down like the grass and wither as the green herb. So eventually the Lord gonna destroy the wicked anyway, man. So all of that good stuff they got, you know, whether it's woman, money, whatever it is, the Lord gonna take it away and destroy it. You know? And the Lord gonna give you all of the things you want if you just follow after him.
Get Psalms 37:4. Hold that, Bakar. Go ahead, bring your precept out.
It's Proverbs chapter 28, verse 4. They that forsake the law praise the wicked, but such as keep the law contend with them. All right, and that's what you were saying. Like that's kind of envying the wicked because they got the millions, they got the riches and all. We know the scripture and we believe in the scripture, so it's like fuck his millions. He don't got the Lord with him though. You know, he don't got what really matters. So
Right.
we against them. We not for what they got going on.
Right. And the scriptures say riches profit not in the day of wrath.
That's right. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 37, 14,
37:4.
37, verse
So the
4.
statement that Ak just made.
Delight thyself also in the Lord,
Yep.
and he shall give thee the desires of thine heart.
Right. So if you just follow after the Lord gonna give you what you want. Whatever it is.
That's lawful.
As long as it's righteous. You know, the Lord, the scriptures say, whatever you ask in my name, you shall receive.
That's the
That
spirit.
As
means
long as you ask in faith.
right, you gotta believe it, but that means anything. Whatever you ask the Lord gonna give it to you. You just gotta you gotta do what he just commanded you to do, man. You know?
You still holding that John?
No, he had to.
You holding John?
I got this something just to
Hold John 16:20, but also hold 15:16.
I got it.
this
Hold
is,
both of them.
Something just to land back that script.
Come.
Matthew 7:7. Ask, and it shall be given you.
Yep.
Seek, and ye shall find. Knock, and it will be open unto you. For everyone that asketh,
Happy Hanukkah, brother.
receive. And he that seeketh, findeth. And to him that knocketh, it shall be open.
So if you knock and reach into the Lord, he gonna, you know what I'm saying? He gonna draw nigh to you, so to speak. And even the brother Tazapanya, he brought out the scripture earlier in the book of Matthew. Seek first the kingdom of heaven, and all these things gonna be added unto you, man.
John 16:20.
Get that 15 first, 15, 16 first.
All right, this John 15 and 16. Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you, and ordained you that you should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit shall remain, that whatsoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name, he may give it to you. Right, so the Lord chose you to be in this truth, you know, so the Lord might have just forsake you and not look out for you, you know. The Lord chose you to do a job, you know, so do your job, you know, and see, he also go nourish you and take care of you, man. He ain't just about to just have you serve him, have you be commanded to do certain stuff, then he ain't doing nothing for you, man, you know. The Lord's gonna look out for you, man. You know, because you looking out for him at the end of the day. But this is John 16 and 20.
Kind and what did King David say? He said, "I have been young and now I'm old." He said he never seen the righteous forsaken, nor their seed begging bread. If you do the will of the Lord, he gonna, you know what I'm saying? He gonna provide for you. Like Proverbs 30. If y'all want, y'all can hold that. Proverbs 30 and 6. You know.
Just like in Deuteronomy, man, you got your blessings if you obey, and you got your curses if you don't.
Kind.
Simple as that.
It's simple. Simple math.
Listen, and you get blessed. Disobey, and you get punished.
Yep.
This is John 16 and 20. Verily, verily, I say unto you, that ye shall weep and lament, but the world shall rejoice. And ye shall be sorrowful, but your sorrow shall be turned into joy. Right, so we not in the right position now. You know, we messed up now, but the Lord go heal us, man, you know, and the Lord go reward us for still keeping His laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability, you know, while we in this messed up predicament, you know. But eventually, the Lord gonna take us out this predicament we in now, and give us what we want, man, you know, and give us the kingdom, man, you know, and put us back on top, you know.
Everlasting dominion, the world without end.